So I know it's dusk, so it's difficult to really see clearly, but I wanted to do a garden walkthrough since I've talked about it plenty on the ride along. So this is a walk along through the garden. This is the garden that was planted mid-June, so very late. It's hard to see just how big these pumpkins actually are peeking out through there. The corn. We've got the early Astronomy Domine sweet corn that's doing quite well. Then the glass gem corn out here is not doing so hot. The stuff out back is much better. It's a lot later though, so it's still, we'll have plenty of time to do something. Sorry, trying not to trip on the vines that are everywhere. Pumpkins all just kind of met in the middle. Our turnips, they were all greens, and then these ones, which are great looking turnips, but the greens are dying off. We're gonna have to pick them. Ooh. Our Asian pear tree with the only Asian pear left on it this year. It's a pity it was covered this spring. Our melons, Kiku chrysanthemum. These are the noir de carme. There's a blacktail mountain. Crossed over from here. Watching out for the vines. Check out the size of this Shawo fruit radish. It's enormous. I'll have to pick that soon. We've got wasabi, the watermelon radish. There's one of the North of Georgia candy roasters, or Georgia peaches as I call them. So I don't call them Thelma Sanders. I don't know why. I keep trying to call them Thelma Sanders. We've got a few white wonder watermelons. There are some of the cream of Saskatchewan as well. They're smaller and harder to find. I don't even know if I want to go in here, but this is where the candy roasters originate from. These are the super pumpkin seeds we saved. Silly name, I know. We've got a honeyboat delicata there. There's a pumpkin up here. Don't hit your head on it. We've got a pretty pumpkin over here by the double blue butterfly pea, which we actually successfully managed to grow one this year. That's exciting. Down here, they're teeny, so it's hard to see, but it's kind of funny. You've got a pumpkin right here, the candy roaster here, and then there's a little watermelon. Oh, well, I saw it this morning. Maybe you can see it. I can't find it right now. Anyway, there's a pumpkin, a candy roaster, and a watermelon all in the same area. It was comical. The watermelon was tiny though, so bad light and one hand with leaves in my face. You may have seen it. I just didn't see it while I was looking. But it was there this morning anyway. That's just a bunch of random squash, pumpkins. There's another melon plant back there. I've got more beans. are just random. Look at this one tomato plant. I have no idea what's up with the leaves, but it's absolutely covered in tomatoes, so who knows. Bunch of herbs over there. Valerian, spearmint, our crazy cucumber. That's one cucumber plant. I think we're up to 17 cucumbers off of it, and there are tons and tons more. Then over here, the Mexican sour gherkins. Got a few that are looking pretty close to ready. Excited. Our sugar magnolia tendril pea. Everything about that tastes good and it's pretty. Here's some of our crazy tomatoes that planted themselves. Walking on some. There's one in there. There's one there. These actually both were. We just replanted them. And well, we replanted one and another one came up. And we need bigger cages next year because these cages cannot handle the amount of tomato. Our mushroom basket this year are kind of curling up the top, but they've got tomatoes, so we'll see. Then we've got the pepper plants. Probably aren't going to really do anything. Just be pepper plants. Then more squash, randomly tucked around. That looks like the Thelma Sanders, the actual Thelma Sanders. More tomatoes are Zlatulian, chamomile, and the teddy dill with yet another tomato plant. Alright, that's the garden. Ooh. Oh, one thing, I didn't really point this out, but look at this one vine. How crazy is that? You can't tell. It's an 8-foot fence, so if that gives you any bit of judge on just how crazy these vines are. There's another one over there. I'm not going to walk through to that one. It's a sea of leaves. Alright. And we have wild catnip on the lawn. And I have a baby Miles coming. So that is the end of the walk along.